Boy, oh boy, we just got a Joslin part. I cannot wait. I had no idea this was coming out. It just came out today. Joslin, the Joslin show. That was real, probably. He probably did a switch heel flip off of a cloud and landed 30,000 feet below him and rolled away just fine first try. Two broken trucks, two broken ankles, rolling away. I would expect nothing less. Joslin is the best at doing flip tricks down big things in the world. I think he'll be the best forever. And I wouldn't be surprised if half of this stuff is like first or second try. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how his knees still work. I'm sure there's been surgeries. I'm sure there's been all sorts of things. Ooh, this is something I teach on Skate IQ, this position actually. Where you're pushing on the front foot down to get tension as you're jumping. It's a really cool feeling once you learn this, how to get the board to snap the right way. This is a fakie hard flip. And this is really interesting, being so far off the toe side, but wanting the board to turn front side. I'm actually going to try this. I'm going to shift my back foot over on hard flips. I do that on front side flips, actually. Wait a second. Shift the toe off the edge, high front foot. Board wants to go front side easier. I don't know why, but it does. So fakie hard flip I can't do, but I'm always sitting in this pocket. Not to get too nitty gritty, but let's see this fakie hard flip. So nice. He catches everything so nice, and he lands so hard. I don't know how he does it. Oh, you know he's stoked on that. You can see from his face. I think that's fake. Yeah, it must be fake. Oh my god, look at that. He's fucking dash on him. It's hilarious. Switch backside flip. Big flip. Another crazy foot position. Look at this. He shifts that foot way off the side. I like the wind up and squat. I actually really like this. Winding up down into it. Full jump while the hips are still square. This is like really nice. I've never really gone frame by frame in Joslin skating. It makes sense that he's so sturdy. Chest facing the ground, right over the board. This is like, it's always a trip to me when I see the best in the world going and doing the things that like I'm teaching to like people who've been skating like 1 year or 2 years for stability. It does genuinely trip me out. I really like that also. Switch backside flip, big flip. Joslin on small ledges kind of cracks me up. Not in a way that he's like not good at it. I just don't expect him to go from like big flip a stair set to like the next scene is like a ledge that's, you know, 15 inches tall. And then roof gap. Front shove back board. That's a great trick selection. You don't see that very much. It's so hard to come up with tricks these days, especially on rails, like rails and ledges. It's so hard. You have to do such tech stuff for it to get in the part. Oh, people don't realize how doing a trick over a rail like this turns this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turns a 9 stair into like a 15 stair. Because you gotta be like deep. You gotta go so much faster than you'd think. Wow, big shove it. Big pop shove it. Oh, I learned how to go back 5 seconds instead of 10. Big pop shove it. Wow. 3, 4, 5 flat, 5. Big flat. This would be scary. To get the board not to flip and to get it not to over rotate is crazy. I want to see this guy's angle. I want to see what his angle's like. Must not have turned out very good because they didn't use it, but they used it for B-roll. Is that a high five? This guy's the guy on the top of the van, I bet. Fakey tray flip. Huge fakey tray flip. It's just so hard. These parts are so hard for me to understand because like I'm not much of a street skater going down stuff. And I barely would be able to ollie any of this stuff. Like it's big. That's big. It's a 6.5 foot, 7 foot drop. You have to go so fast. It's so big. Oh. Landing on a downhill out of a big drop, that's another thing. Like, wait, why isn't it working? I messed it up. Going frontside flip down like a 10 stair or whatever is impossible, first of all. Landing on a downhill in a tight corridor, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I would love to see this angle. Just uncut frontside flip switch ollie. Ooh, big tech. Oh, that wasn't Joslin. I don't know who that was. Straighten ollie heel. Huge V heel. Wait. It's all happening so fast. He pops that huge. He could go over a rail for sure. Like, he treats this. One thing about Joslin, one of the reasons he's so good at it, is he treats this just like it's a flat ground varial heel flip. Like he's doing a gap this big on the varial heel. And then he's able to do all his tricks just like he regularly would, except fall 20 feet at the end. Big fakey big flip. That's nice. That's nice. Switch heel tight. All these tight landing spots. That's, I feel like, what this part's about. Is finding the big gaps with the tight landing spot. One thing I like about Joslin's parts is like they're gnarly and tech. Like it's not too much of either. Like I feel like he's just sick. Like he does the 10 stairs, 15 stairs, like he goes really big, but there's also a lot of like the 8-ish stair size with just like a really nice looking big flip. Like I really appreciate that. I feel like he never tries too hard on either end of the spectrum. Nice fakey flip down like a big gap. But it's not like he's not like just jumping off of the biggest stuff ever all the time. It's like a really nice balance of good style, good trick selection, and like decent height stuff. Like he goes down bigger stuff on average than everyone else. And his tricks aren't super leaning on like super duper rinky-dink tech stuff, but he finds this like great balance of like kick flips and frontside flips mixed with the right height drop-offs, and he can just bust these parts out, and they're just so watchable. It's so fun to watch him. Huge. Big inward heel flip, that's ridiculous. Who sees that? Who sees that gap and is like, oh, I should inward heel flip this? Like, how do you even think of that? It's ridiculous. Poof. That might be the biggest nollie heel flip ever done. And a tray bump. Just a clean tray. We're going to be counting stairs a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just a sick tray down to 15. Like, oh, there's something just so beautiful about the simplicity and the raw fear factor and just how dialed you have to be to do a tray flip down a 15. You just don't see this type of skating enough. Wow. And he lands like perfect every time. And just a nice backside flip over the ledge. You could do that down the set. You could backside flip that set, and that would be plenty. You don't have to go over the ledge. Nice varial heel. It's so watchable. Oh, that was huge. Oh, it's just, I could honestly watch, I could let Joslin's parts play in the background on my computer or TV all day and just never get sick of the skating. It's just the most, he's one of the most watchable skaters that I've ever seen. Remember when Joslin came onto the scene out of nowhere? One year, nobody heard of Chris Joslin, and then the next year, it was like he's the most popular, famous skateboarder in the world, and then went part after part after part, and just started murdering the comps and every big gap that you've seen, and he just had the sickest flip tricks and the sickest style, and it seems like every year since he's just been like incredibly relevant in skating. And despite like wearing a knee brace, I'm sure he's had like some knee injuries and some ankle injuries, but like he just keeps pumping out these like incredible displays of like gap skating. And it's just like it feels like the epitome of a pro skateboarder. I don't know, like I just have absolutely no complaints. This thing is cut so fast. There's no dead time between tricks, and he's always going down something big. Wow, good on you. Good on you, Joslin. Nollie heel. Big varial heel. Yeah. And then he comes back later and does a big nollie heel down a set. It's crazy to go apart like this, where you're always going down stuff, and not have like a repeat of tricks. Like, yeah, you see guys who know how to go down stuff and they like switch frontside flip everything, or like backside ollie 3 everything, or like some version of that. And I feel like Joslin is like just has like the basic game of skate tricks. Like it's like when you go to the local and you play again a game of skate against a really good skater. Like these are the tricks that you're gonna be doing or having to do to fight to not get out on E. You know, you try the nollie backside flip twice when you're on E because you can't make it first try. I feel like Joslin's bag of tricks down sets is just like game of skate tricks, and maybe that's what my favorite part is. Um, it's just so digestible. I wonder if he considered ollieing that set after the nollie heel. I must say, during these reactions or reviews or whatever you want to call them, this is really the only part that I'm like, yeah, let's run it back. Let's watch this one more time. It's short, it's to the point, um, and everything's solid. Boom, boom, just his trucks. I don't know how his trucks take it. Oh, that hurts. You know he's all cut up after this. And I think they put these bales in on this gap and not all the bales in the down gaps because, like, for real perspective of how fast he's going, it would be hard to tell. without without the series of bails. I wonder if he wanted that backside reaver out of that, or if he wanted to come out switch. He's probably like, he turns around, he's like, fuck it, I'm taking it. All right, that was sick. Awesome work, Joslin.